So of all the 7 principles that I talk about in my book, Real Life Love, probably servanthood is the one that I am least excited about. I am the worst when it comes to servanthood. Let's just have a moment of honesty. I am terrible when it comes to serving people. It's something I really have to work on. Servanthood really is challenging, it's difficult, and it interrupts our lives. And I know in my case, I'm more interested about my personal satisfaction and my personal comfort than reaching out and serving people. But here's the reality. Servanthood actually has the incredible ability to instantly, it's like jumping in the fast lane on increasing your intimacy and increasing the satisfaction of your relationships. I want you to hear this. Living a life of service rather than selfishness is really the key to opening up an incredible world of great relationships. You know, we live in a me-only culture. If you don't believe me, just turn on the TV. You'll see advertisements for medicine that's supposed to make you happier, restaurants that's supposed to make you happier, literally every single product imaginable to make you happy. We live in a culture that is focused around me, but in reality, our relationships and our well-being really depends on the effort that we're willing to put into the relationship. That is where service really comes into play. I'll give you an example. One of my favorite stories my grandpa used to share was about his first boss at his very first church that he was ever at. This boss was quite literally a real drill sergeant. In fact, he was a drill sergeant and served in World War II and in Korea. And so he had high expectations for his employees. The first few months of my grandpa working at this place was just filled with lectures and yelling from this guy who was quite literally a former drill sergeant. And so my grandfather tried everything. He tried kissing up to him. That didn't work. He tried going above and beyond and staying late after work to try and satisfy his boss, and that didn't work either. Out of a moment of desperation, my grandfather sat in this man's office and said, you know, I was thinking about what I can do at the church and how I'm involved, and so I just wanted to ask you, what would be one thing that you see that's lacking in the church that maybe I can help with? And the man literally lit up and he said, you know, there is something. He said, our marriage ministry is actually really lacking, and it would really put an ease to my life if you would be willing to maybe take some extra evenings throughout the week and work with our marriage group. And my grandpa said, I can do that. And so their relationship literally instantly started to change because of that one interaction. The man started to become softer towards him because my grandfather was asking, how can I serve you? How can I help you? How can I help you achieve your dreams? And literally everything changed. And when I think of that in my own life, I have never had one job where I didn't offer to first serve the person I wanted to work for. I never got it with the interviews. I never got it with showing my resume, but it was always me asking, what would be a way in your company that I could help you achieve your dreams? It's amazing what we do when we put service over selfishness.
Hachette,